You don't say to mama, you don't read, oh. Says the tracking angel. You don't boast to mama, you don't cut. Now chain you they cut. Okay, now make I use my microscope, scan a reality scan, nigga area Biafra phobia mentality. See, set Mazin Nnamdi Kanu free. One word. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra, most I judge a bless Biafra. Chukwuki Kabiama bless. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. Biafra. Started in 1804 by Utman Dampo. Rinom go be to Soto. I'm a baby. They massacred the house. Maragi and Pura. What about the Shua? Referendum is the voice of everyone. Real freedom. Jah will must be done on the land. Simon, they don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra. Most I Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwuki Kabiama bless. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. They tried by the canoes. This reckless Fulani. They conquered the Lorraine. Fooling. They killing him, they know it every day. Not just state and Plateau State. The whole of Middle Belt State every day. How I move, don't move. You say we move, but now we move. They don't want to hear.
Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Share. Good, you know, share. Humble Prince, share. Danu Wapali, oh yeah. Let it go out, Mbano. Estambane for, oh yeah.
We know that they are the like the man called Sheikh Gumbi, terrorist, Ali Patami, terrorist, Boko Haram, terrorist, they stop the people from fighting, terrorist, Abubakar Malala, terrorist, mainstream media swami, terrorist. Now we have more information minister liar, Mr. Mohammed liar. The truth is Biafra fire. They don't want to hear the name.
Nnamdi, my brother.
I love this very name.
Thank you, Debunking. I will never give up. Thank you.
Most I Jaja bless. Chukwuki Kabiama bless. Conscientiousness bless Biafra.
Okay. We don't have much time. Let us go. Let's go. We don't have much time. Their plan to clamp down. Their plan to do their normal way of blocking decent move for freedom or for voicing out. It has been busted. Now, let it be known that on the 20th of October is Free Mazin Nnamdi Kanu's Day. It is not NSAS Remembrance Day. It's not NSAS anything, because they will come with their mago and their nonsensical, way of doing things. It has nothing to do with NSAS Remembrance, whatever. It is hashtag Free Mazin Nnamdi Kanu now. Hashtag what? Free Mazin Nnamdi Kanu now. Let me tell you, the way all these Afonja used to do their things. They have been busted already. They are already suggesting to the shameless Jagabantid Escobar and all the shameless zoo terror government. They are now advising them on how to clamp down on Biafra and Mazin Nnamdi Kanu's lovers and those that have endured this shameless disgrace. Nigerians that do not want this disgrace on them. An ex-user urges DSS to act brutal against hashtag Free Nnamdi Kanu protesters. They tell Tinubu government to hire thugs. You remember the way they used to hire thugs, burn their cars. It has been busted. You know, when Sahara reporters is reporting, do not take it for granted because this is their way. So now that it has been busted, we can now leave it and move forward. Okay? Ex-user asked DSS to act brutal during hashtag Free Nnamdi Kanu protests. They are telling Tinubu to hire thugs and burn cars. So if that is what you people are planning, we have already busted it already. We have busted it already. Let us tell you, Free Nnamdi Kanu now has nothing to do with remembrance of NSAS or whatever. Okay? Very good. Now going, I want us to listen to, I am happy that Arise News is playing this thing today. In fact, yesterday they did it. I am happy that Arise News are analyzing it. It is good. This is what you people are supposed to be doing. Not to be talking about something else. Arise News, Njinika Okwe did something about it, and now let's go straight to the reason why we are here. Oh yeah, let's go, please. And Arise News said something about this, and we need to go there. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, joining us for What's Trending, she's been sitting here all day. She's the Empress of Umukwata, Ojinika Pepperdam.
Rufai, thank you very much.
Great job you've been doing.
Thank you. Well,
great job you've been doing all
thank you. I try to moderate, right?
Great job.
My field is What's Trending, but why not? This is what we do.
Sacrifices you make.
Absolutely. Well, all right. Well, good morning to you, viewers. Let's begin What's Trending. The hashtag.
What's trending? Let's begin with what? What is trending? Now tell anyone that doesn't know, this is what is trending. And to the glory of Chukwuokike Abiama, it has to do with Onyendumazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is what is trending. Oh yeah?
Let's begin What's Trending. The hashtag Free Nnamdi Kanu has now taken center stage on X. Human rights activist Omoyele Sowore officially began mobilizing crowds for his planned hashtag Free Nnamdi Kanu march protest to the presidential villa set for next Monday, October 20th, to demand the release of the detained leader of the indigenous peoples of Biafra. While in a video posted on Sowore's X account, Kanu's special counsel, Barrister Aloy Ejimako, is seen speaking to the crowd as they sang songs of solidarity with Sowore's name.
Stop using ChatGPT and Canva like children's toys. Here's how to use them right.
No advert, let's go.
Let's take a look.
I have decided whatever it will take that on October 20th, I will lead all of you to Aso Rock Village.
I have decided that whatever it will take, on October 20th, I will lead all of you to Aso Rock. Please, Mazi Sowore, repeat that again. Repeat it again.
October 20th, I will lead all of you. Whatever it will take that on October 20th, I will lead all of you to Aso Rock Village. We are here in this market today, but we are calling on all markets across Nigeria and the world of people of conscience to close down for market. It's not too much to ask for. Whether you are in Lagos,
1 week in closer.
We have been closing markets every Monday, Yes. We need one more Monday.
One more Monday. Now this comes to play right now. Let Vam stay in the center and announce this. On Monday, the 20th of October, lockdown is not in Biafra land alone. Lockdown is nationwide. Lockdown. Total and complete lockdown. As far as Nnamdi Kanu is concerned. Please begin to think about how you will find your way to Abuja. The lockdown is nationwide. At least let's make it the last seat at home. Let's see how we can make sure it becomes the last seat at home. Let me tell you, if all Biafrans and lovers of Biafra all over the zoo, everywhere in Nigeria, will lock down, those that can afford it, find their way to Abuja. If we have over 1 million people on that Monday, it means that you want to bring an end to that almighty sit at home that you people have been crying about. Let's try and see how we can make that the last sit at home on the 20th. So those of you that have been complaining, those of you that have been saying, sit at home, oh, let us make this one the last sit at home. 20th. No, but for 20th, not 29th. Change the write-up, edit it. 20th of October, next Monday. It is sit at home to every Biafran, every lover of Biafra, worldwide and everywhere, especially in Nigeria. Let's make it at least count. Let that sit at home count. Even if it means you have never sat at home before, let it be at least from that 7 a.m. to 12 midday. That's at all. Say, if you don't open, say you don't go chop, or close your shop at least until midday. So that Anna go on air. Okay? Very good. Omoyesowore, thank you for saying that, and I want him to repeat it again very briefly, and then we'll continue.
1 week in closer.
We have been closing markets every Monday. Yes. We need one more Monday. It's not about closing down the market, it's about bringing Nnamdi back home. And we are not doing this because we are Igbo, Yoruba, or Hausa. We are doing it because we are the good people of the world, not even Nigeria. Yes.
All right. Shore has been calling on political leaders from the southeast to join him in this peaceful protest to Aso Rock to release Nnamdi Kanu, including publicly calling on Anambra State Governor Chukwuma Soludo, Abia State Governor Alex Oti, and former Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi to join him. And I'll take some response on his protest on X. And this person wrote, so this so-called hashtag Free Nnamdi Kanu march is another misplaced initiative that only endangers innocent citizens in Abuja. If you
now listen, see the name of the person, the name is what? Saddam. What does it remind you? Saddam Hussein. Saddam terrorist. Saddam. This one is a terrorist, a terrorist sympathizer. Saddam. Watch what he wrote. This so-called Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, let me allow Njineka to read it, please. Njineka, go ahead.
Initiative that only endangers innocent citizens in Abuja. If you truly believe in your cause, start your protest from your region. Don't bring chaos to the streets of the federal capital. It's pure hypocrisy when people like Shore, who call themselves activists, selectively choose which injustice to shout about while promoting actions that disrupt peace and threatens national unity.
Now listen to this bastard. Shore have been acting in favor of anyone that's oppressed in Nigeria. Anyone. Are you following? Anyone. Shore does not select those he fights for. Anyone. You see the hypocrite here is this bastard that's writing this thing. And then when he says bringing unrest to the street of the capital, you know that Shore have been systematically and very, very consciously telling everyone that it is a peaceful protest, though. It is a peaceful protest, though, except they want to change it. It is a peaceful protest, though, remember. But this bastard, tell me where this unrest that he's talking about was announced anywhere. Who is now instigating unrest apart from Saddam Hussein, Saddam Terror, Saddam Boko? You see them? They are showing their face. Oh, okay, let's go. Please, go ahead, Njineka.
Who call themselves activists, selectively choose which injustice to shout about while promoting actions that disrupt peace and threatens national unity. True activism is about justice, not
Who is threatening? Who is threatening national unity? Who is disrupting anything? He said, sure, who call themselves activists, selectively choose which justice to shout about while promoting actions that disrupt peace. Remember, the protest is what? Peaceful march. How did then the peaceful march change to disrupting anything? If you are not a Boko Haram devilish agent of Satan, darkness, and evil, if you are not sent by the demons of hell to come and be making these comments, show whether no nobody have ever said that this is going to be a fight, or everybody is expected to, they call it what? A march to Aso Rock. A march to Aso Rock to tell them, oh yeah, give us Nnamdi Kanu, enough is enough. With evidence of everything they have been doing. And I'm happy that in this particular broadcast, you see what she did. She actually brought the picture of everything going on in the zoo out after this particular narrative. And I love it. Please let us go. Let's listen to her. I've not listened to everything, no, but I'm happy I listened to a point whereby she was showing us videos of bandits, making peace with government.
which injustice to shout about while promoting actions that disrupt peace and threatens national unity. True activism is about justice, not noise. It's about building, not burning.
Who is burning? He said true justice is about building, not burning. Who is burning? Who is burning? Who is even talking about burning? You see the way they instigate quarrel, they instigate fight, they instigate problem, they instigate things that doesn't exist. Burning. Who is talking about burning here? Except that we have already busted you, that they have told it could be this idiot and his group that are telling Tinubu to hire thugs, burn their cars. You saw it now. This narrative, we must change it. We must change it.
It's about building, not burning. Nigeria deserves reasoned dialogue, not reckless mobilization. Another ex-user wrote, the big...
Oh my God, oh my God. Please, hold on for the advert, please. Let you finish.
Maximum cut.
Elephant in the room. The big elephant in the room. We support you, Showore. Keep speaking out for the well-being of all Nigerians. We need more Showores, more VDMs, more Harrison, Wanishu, etc. This country does not belong to politicians. It's time to say enough is enough.
Have you not seen it? Is this one not a Nigerian? This is a Nigerian. It's a big elephant in the room. We support you, Showore. Keep speaking out for the well-being of all Nigerians. All Nigerians. We need more Showores, more VDMs, more Harrison Guamnishus, etc. This country does not belong to politicians. It is time to say enough is enough. This is a Nigerian that is speaking, seeing that everything that has been happening. Showore have never called out this kind of march for Nnamdi Kanu before. He has been marching in favor of everybody. Some unbelievable people, Showore have marched out for them. People like Zazaki, people like the shameless idiot called Ijele Speaks. Do you remember? Ijele Speaks hates Nnamdi Kanu to the core. But when they heard him, and Showore believed that it is against the law to hold him like that, Showore fought for him. He fights for everybody, irrespective of whatever you believe. He doesn't care. But because if your justice is being trampled underfoot, Showore will rise for you and fight. But an idiot was saying it is to burn. All right, let's continue.
We've taken this story, Rufai, and we've seen that Showore is really moving on with this protest. I believe, okay, it's, part of this NSAS protest as well that would come October 20th. Benga.
Now, I want to correct this impression. Engineer Kakwe, this has nothing to do with NSAS. That's why I announced it earlier. This has nothing to do with NSAS. Please do not bring the narrative of NSAS into Free Nnamdi Kanu march to Aso Rock. This has nothing to do with NSAS. Please, I want us to debunk this NSAS narrative they are trying to bring into this matter. They will now use NSAS and say, Showore want to bring NSAS. They want to bring it NSAS. Right? Showore chose the date that was convenient for him. And remember, just like the spirit would have it. Sowore even announced yesterday that we are going to march around the wall of Jericho, as if he knew that yesterday began a countdown of 7 days to the D-Day. And today is the second day. As you count down until the 20th, it will be the 7th day. He will be marching around the wall of Jericho. Oh my goodness me. It has nothing to do with answers. And Sowore systematically make sure he chose that day because it fall on Monday. On Monday. And Monday is a unique day for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Monday is a day that Biafrans already have set aside for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to make it even easier for Biafrans to be able to fly in, come in from everywhere, from Anambra, from Imo, from Owerri, from Iguacha, from Oka, from from Calabar, from everywhere to come in, because already on that Monday, Biafrans have already set it aside for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. On that Monday, it will shock you to know that so many Biafrans worldwide, even in the UK, in America, they have already synchronized Monday as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's day. So it is already easy for them to relate when Sowore said on the 20th being on Monday, and he said, let us see if we can make it the last Monday. So anybody that will want to make it an NSAS issue, I beg you, remove it from your mouth, delete it from your subconscious. It does not exist. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's day is October 20th. It has nothing to do with NSAS. It is because it is the 7th day we are marching around the wall of Jericho. It is the 7th day that will announce the last Monday that Biafrans will. Oh my goodness me. I don't want you to bring in any propagandist narrative into this godly, heavenly, spiritual movement, because we are the sense of the Most High and we are going to march around the wall of Jericho. And whether the devil like it or not, that wall must fall down flat. Whether the demon like it or not, that wall must fall down flat. Please, please do not repeat it again. Let this be the last time you will say anything about NSAS. If you want to do NSAS, go and do your NSAS. We are not doing NSAS. We are doing Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Day. All right, let's go.
Part of this NSAS protest as well that would come October 20th. Benga, I'm sure you're still with me before I come to you both. Meanwhile, a group of terrorists.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Meanwhile, a group of terrorists has reportedly reached a.
Meanwhile, now pay attention to what Njinika is saying now. This is the point where I want you to be happy because she related it very well. Let's go.
Me, before I come to you both. Meanwhile, a group of terrorists.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Meanwhile, a group of terrorists has reportedly reached a peace agreement with representatives of several communities in Katsina State following a meeting held under the Operation Safe Corridor Initiative. Counterinsurgency expert Zagazola Makama said the dialogue took place on October 12th. The meeting, according to the report, is aimed at restoring sustainable peace and security across communities affected by years of violence and bandit attack. I mean, this is not the first of such meeting in the state, as similar dialogues were held in June and September when stakeholders reached truces with armed group leaders under the same federal government's Operation Safe Corridor Initiative.
Are you seeing it?
Also, we saw Islamic cleric Sheikh Ahmad Gumi, who has now renewed his call for the federal government to initiate peace talks with bandits, insisting that dialogue remains the most effective route to achieving lasting security in Nigeria. Well, in a Facebook post on Monday, Gumi referenced the recent peace deal between Israel and Hamas as proof that even long-standing conflicts can be resolved through negotiation. The Kaduna-based cleric argued that if the United States...
Are you seeing it? Gumi is still urging for dialogue with bandits. Now, on the 12th of October, 3 days ago, in Katsina, they have concluded their peace talk with bandits and terrorists. As Sowore is preparing to march freely for the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who has never been convicted, who is not a terrorist. Katsina and Nigerian government have reached a peace deal with terrorists. Gumi is saying that as Hamas have made peace and they release the people, they are captive, that Nigeria should go the same way and make peace with bandits and dialogue. Are you following it? I love the way Njinika Okpe is actually reporting this thing. I love it. Please, let's go.
Negotiation. The Kaduna-based cleric argued that if the United States could broker peace between Israel and Hamas, two groups once at bitter odds, then Nigeria should be able to engage its own armed groups in dialogue. And Rufai, I'll come to you first. I'd like for you to, juxtapose these two stories. In one hand, we are seeing Shore trying to protest and, for the release of the detained IPOB leader. On the other hand, we see Sheikh Ahmad Gumi talking about renegotiating with bandits. We have even seen peace deals in Katsina State.
Hey.
Your thoughts?
Okay.
Real quickly, Oji, it just shows you what Nigeria is all about. In a part of the country, bandits are being fed. They are being given a shoebi.
Oh my God! What's
the problem? Your gym muscles don't work for real life.
Bear with me.
They are holding peace.
Repeat it.
In a part of the country, bandits are being fed. They are being given a shoebi.
Okay.
They are holding peace meetings. They are holding peace meetings with their weapons. Weapons that are supposed to be illegal.
Okay.
Oji, you and I cannot take weapons like that and show them in public.
Impossible.
The security agents will come against us. But they can do all of that and show rocket launchers. We turn an eye to them. That protests about a matter or that did some things that agitated for the marginalization of people. Yes, some of the methods I don't support of what Nnamdi Kanu has done. And I condemn and criticize him on it. But there have also been calls for peace. There have also been calls for a political settlement. Courts in this country. And
you see this bastardic way of them trying to tell you some of the method. Which method? Shut up your stinky mouth. Which method? Which method did Nnamdi Kanu do? Some of the method. Now you are talking like a human being. Aswebi, and it comes to Nnamdi Kanu. You say some of the method. Which method? You shameless people. Which method? Call a spade and stop rigmaroling. You are saying the truth already. You are telling us that they are giving bandits Aswebi. They are coming with launchers. Tell them and ask them question. That is where I have problem with you people. Tell them and ask them. Did you see Nnamdi Kanu with guns? Did you see Nnamdi Kanu shoot down any school? Shoot down any market? Kidnap any community? Raise down a community? Did you see him? So which method, my friend? You see, that is why some of you must suffer the wreckage of Nigeria. Rufai, which method? Because now, because you come to Nnamdi Kanu's point, instead of you to call a spade, you are now rigmaroling. I've called it out. You are just oh my God, you are a shameless man. The reason Maokwe brought this thing and asked you to juxtapose is for you to say the truth, the reality, what is happening, not for you to come. After you have said it, they give bandits Aswebi. You now come to Nnamdi Kanu. Juxtapose now, talk the truth. Waiting they happen. Some of his method. If they ask you to talk about the method now, will you say it? Anumpama. That's why we can never be with you in that country. Look at Gumi. Juxtapose once in your life. Say something that is reasonable. Not every time you want to talk about Nnamdi Kanu, some of the method. Let us break these coconuts. Break this Akuyubon Subwe. Open your gutter and tell us the method that you don't like. Which method? Can you open your mouth for once and say that method? Let us juxtapose it now. Juxtapose that method with the method of these terrorists. Oh, Yana, bring it on. In fact, we are going to throw a challenge with you. You shameless goat. Which method that you don't like, that will not make you to say the truth and be free for your life? And tell people in all over the world, come out and join Nnamdi Kanu because he did nothing. From talking the truth now, immediately you divert. Method bukwage ba ndara chineke pụrụ ọnụ mokoko.
For the marginalization of people. Yes, some of the methods I don't support of what Nnamdi Kanu has done. And I condemn and criticize him on it. But there have also been calls for peace. There have also been calls for a political settlement. Courts in this country, and kudos to women in the judiciary, women judges, or justices. Justice Adefokwe had first ruled in 2022 that he should be discharged.
Okay.
The federal government went on appeal.
So that Justice Adefokwe that you called now, did he not know about the method you keep talking about? And he said that he should be discharged. So if the method were the same thing, had anything to do with the bandits, with the woman discharge him, you and I know that if there's anything wrong with any method, that woman, that judge, will never discharge him. But you keep disgracing yourself every day. They ask you to juxtapose. You'll be saying method.
4-1, Justice Garba. But a dissenting judge, Justice Ogunmiju, also ruled that the appeal court judgment should stay as regards to Nnamdi Kanu. But guess what? We have continued to put him in incarceration. Now his health is failing. They are still dilly-dallying about how to treat him.
Yeah.
But in the same country, bandits are holding meetings with governors, doing photo ops and the like.
That's what you should be saying.
So when people now talk about unfairness in the same country, people will say they don't have a right. You see bandits doing press conference with guns and bullets and everything. There's no security agent in the world that will come and arrest them. Is it that security agents cannot round them up as they are doing this peace meeting?
Is that what you should be saying?
Sheikh Gumi will now go ahead and be urging dialogue with bandits. The same Sheikh Gumi that was a captain in the Nigerian army, that I think his offspring serves in the army today. They will say, oh, bandits are also protesting because, or they are killing people because Nigeria is bad to all of them. But you have a certain standard for some people, you have a certain standard for other people.
Right.
I have never said here that I supported entirely the way Nnamdi Kanu went about it. But
you see why these people, God will punish them? I have never. They keep debunking. Why are you debunking yourself? Oh, debunking. God, no. I have never said that. Stop. Be free. Be a free human being. Highest thing that will happen is that they will arrest you for speaking the truth. Just be a free human being, and you will be remembered for life for that.
What we are saying is, why do you have standards for some over the others in this country?
All right.
And that's just a clear case of what we're talking about here.
Well said, Rufai. Well said, Rufai. Well, Benga, speaking about protests, in the United States, naked protesters gathered across Portland, Oregon on Sunday to demonstrate against President Trump's efforts to...
Okay, I think that is all. That is all from our own interests. I have not listened to the end of it. Maybe later I'll listen to this and see whether there is more to it. But I believe that that's all. But anyway, let me quickly change it. And see if there is other things from X that we need to see. Then we can see. Hopefully, there may be. Does my time permit me? Let me quickly see. Does my time permit me? What else is there to know? You know, very shameless people, every time. Now, I want to show you something. I think this one I will show you. Let me see. Is there anyone that is better for me to show you? Oh my God. A lot of things are happening. If you are not sure. Now, you need to hear what, time. Maybe in the afternoon. We'll do that. I'll just flip through it. And then that will be it. Let's quickly see this. Let's go to X. Now, here, if you find your time and go on my X page, you will see this man that ran with Peter Obi. You will hear what he's saying, exposing the hypocrisy of Nigeria, telling you how they imported terrorists into Nigeria, how they destroyed Goodluck Jonathan's presidency. This man, what's that his name again? I've forgotten his name. This one that ran with Peter Obi. Obi Dati is his name. You understand? And now come and see another one. This picture I just passed now, I don't want to show it, is where Hamas people that just made peace now. Hamas just made peace now with Donald Trump. You see them massacring Hamas people, massacring Palestinian people. Their own people that supported Israel. They are gunning them down in broad daylight. These are the people that the vice president and the Nigerian people are saying freedom Palestine. Look at them. Now, after that, you see, look at this man here. This man here, his name is Oshibanjo, an Afonja pastor. Afonja, that was the vice president. Do you know that this man, about 6 years ago, he decided he went to America. He went to America. Let me read what Joseph Okechukwu wrote. He said, I will never forget how Pastor Oshibanjo ran to the US to convince Republicans, senators, that there was no targeted Christian massacre in Nigeria. And that, in fact, it was just a normal farmer header skirmishes here and there. This was the very point at which the killings had begun, taking on a genocidal posture. Mike Pence almost believed him until we shocked them with incontroversial facts. In the end, Nigeria was still designated. Today, history is repeating. Personally, I like Pastor Yemi, but you see political pastors, they are worse than Boko Haram. Many of them are receiving alerts right now to whitewash the truth. But trust me, no amount of dramatized gaslighting will stop what is coming. People are genuinely tired of the maniacal insensitivity to these killings. The madness just has to stop. Period. And that's what Omoyele Sowore is tired of, and that's what Omoyele Sowore is going after, and making sure that it doesn't happen again. You see them? Ndafonja. Now look for Oshibanjo anywhere today. Oshibanjo have been there. Oshibanjo was there when all the things, judgment that supported Nnamdi Kanu's freedom was passed out, and the government that he was in has said that they will follow rule of law. When the rule of law happened, did they obey it? The answer is no. But he's still there as a pastor. He is the lawyer of Tinubu. Tinubu is still following up the footsteps of Fulani. I begin to ask question: what did Biafrans do to Nnamdi Afonja? What did we do to Tinubu? What have we done to Tinubu and Afonja? The question is begging for answers. But while it is still begging, we'll continue to applaud Omoyele Sowore. We'll continue to support his move to free Nnamdi Kanu. We'll continue to acclimatize and create more awareness for people to know that on the 20th of October is the D-Day and nothing will stop it. I learned that DOS, the shameless IPOB Nigeria, are doing a lot to stop this particular move. DOS, Chinasa Nworu, Chike Dozie, Alan. And what they are doing is they are recruiting men to destroy in Biafra land. They are telling them that they are recruiting. Now they are gathering people in Enugu to unalive them, all in the name of trying to spoil everything that Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for. But Chukwu Okike Abiama will punish all of them. I don't have time this morning, but we must continue. I will end up by asking Rufai, please stop all those your rhetorics. Highest thing that will happen to you is that they will arrest you for speaking the truth. Because when they ask you to juxtapose means juxtapose. Not for you to keep saying, I don't like the method, I don't like the method. The same method you don't like, a judge looked at that method and saw that there is nothing in it. That method you don't like, they have not been able to convict Nnamdi Kanu in their court, knowing fully well that those methods were there. If those methods were wrong, why have they not convicted him up till now? So just to hide yourself, you instead of analyzing these things truly, so that we will be on the same page and be free once and for all. Method. Dear friends, I love you all. We must remain airborne until victory is sure. Victoria Asata. All hail Biafra, airborne. I'll see you in my next broadcast.